Alright, as I told y'all, I had another video coming. So, we're gonna get back into this whole smart meter thing and show you how it's been affecting my family. I can't speak on nobody else's family because I don't know anybody else that's really speaking out on it. Because, like I said, down in the area that I'm in of Charlotte, right? They'll intimidate people. Like you can see how people like when they speak like they walking on eggshells. Like I don't want to say the wrong thing because I know I'm gonna bring the demon out of them, and I ain't trying to see that demon today. All right, I don't do that. I really just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I just really keep it moving. And if I feel the need to speak up, I speak up. But I don't really be on the whole what like, oh man, you shouldn't say this. Like no, it will get said if you keep being an asshole. That's just the way it goes. So what ends up happening is a dude came out in April, right? Didn't let me know that he was installing a new meter or anything. It was just more of like, hey man, are you the owner or whatever of this house? Well, obviously I'm not the owner of the house. The house had rent on the house, like obviously, like that's common sense. You know what I'm saying? But you know how people are, man. People, like I said, education, man. You know what I'm saying? The house had rent on it. That's moving on. So, he says, okay, well, basically he goes and does whatever it is he's doing. All right, I'm not tripping on it. I ain't seen nothing wrong. I thought the way he asked, looking back on it now, looking back in hindsight, like the way he asked was very like suspicious, very weird. All right, so basically, he installed whatever it is he's installed, which eventually became a smart meter onto the house. Now, when I see that, I didn't think nothing of it because like I said to my cousins and family members, when you out here and you got your small business, you trying to get this shit up and going, you got family life and all that, you in a new area, the last thing you thinking about is, hey, what the hell is this meter on my house? All right. So I said straight up, like, all right, whatever. I wasn't worried about it. I think come June, I started getting heart palpitations. Like I remember 2 times, like shortness of breath, all that. Like I was in the bathroom. All I did was move to like go open the door, and I just got this bad chest pain. And I was like, what is that? Like, so I started thinking like, I had to look at my body. Like, no, I'm not stressed on anything. I'm not out of shape. Like, what the fuck really going on? So then I started noticing like it happened again in the kitchen to the point where I had to take a knee. Okay, I had to take a knee for a minute. Like, give me a second. My wife jumped up like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't know." All right. Now that was in June. Come what was that? I want to say about roughly 2, 3 weeks ago. So roughly August. Me and my wife were sitting here watching TV, minding our business, chilling, having some quality time, and both our ears just start ringing. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, we not on no airplane, ain't nothing in the vicinity that should be causing that. All right. And then I've been experiencing like brain fog and concentration lapses where I can be in like mid sentence and forget what the hell I'm saying. Same thing with my wife or whatever. I ain't never had these problems. All right. If you go look up the symptoms of a smart meter, all these are the symptoms of a smart meter. Did not notice any of these issues until after he made this install, right? So when I broke everything down, I was like, that must be what it is. Okay. So when I broke it down, I was like, yo, that must be what it is. I started doing the research on it, trying to figure out like, okay, because you're gonna look weird as hell. You go and be like, oh yeah, this meter is what's causing my issues. They're gonna be like, really, seriously, you know what I'm saying? But then when you start researching, you realize like, no, like yeah, like technically my shit minor because these meters have literally exploded, caused house fires, ran people out of their houses because they can't take the smart grid that's created around it. Uh, your power company, your electric power company, is not going to detail you on what actually is going on with them. People that work for the power companies have been fired due to the fact that they told the truth on that these devices do cause fires and are a hazard to families. research this stuff for yourself. Y'all know me. I don't speak on nothing that I have not seen or have not participated in. So what I started to understand was basically we've been lied to. All right. And it's like, okay, well, let me, as y'all know who I am, ain't no point of just doing some unlawful shit for no reason. Like, that's not my makeup. Like, what's the point of that shit? You can't help your family, you in jail. That's just the way it goes. So I started doing the research on it and find out, like, okay, since every state has a different different regulations stating what you can do, right, as far as concerning removing these devices. So I find out in North Carolina that, these are the rules with Duke Energy, and you have to abide by these certain rules. But no lawful code is being provided that says that you have to keep this meter. No lawful code is saying that you cannot replace this meter. Now, the problem that North Carolina has right now, and the reason why they're fighting me on this and they're pissed about it, is that they have no legislation, right? No legislation in place right now to where if I replace this meter, I gotta pay extra money or I gotta pay them a certain amount or one-time fee or anything. Now, what? Let's see here, because I like to really keep my facts straight. What people have told me that work with Duke Energy is that they've been told, no, you can't do it. One person was told, I spoke to her name was Cassandra, that worked for Carolina AMI. She was told that, she told me that basically your power can be cut off. I went and researched Duke's rules, and I'm not breaking none of the rules that would justify them cutting off my power. There is no rule that shows that, lawful code or anything that says they can cut off my power because of anything. So then they wanted to use the law tampering on you. Here's the thing with the whole tampering thing. All right, y'all need to understand that it's only tampering if you're preventing the use of Duke's electrical service, or if you're like basically like, hey, I'm trying to reduce the power that I'm getting, so I'm gonna get this meter that has this short in it to where I may want to use this much power, but it's only going to say that I'm using this much power. That's not why I'm doing it. That's why I was contacting these people. So if I'm contacting you, letting you know what my plan is, and all I'm asking you is for lawful code, and you can't provide any lawful code, and because you can't provide lawful code, right, to show you how some of these reps were good at their job, they were like, well, look, man, I'm gonna refer you to these people. So Cassandra was like, look, I can only go off what they told us. She was like, well, look, I'm gonna refer you to the North Carolina Utility Commission, because I'm not the one that can answer that question for you. I appreciate the honesty. Let me go ahead and contact the North Carolina Utility Commission, because they should know more, right? So when I contact the North Carolina Utility Commission and ask them the same ass question, hey, what is the lawful code preventing me from replacing this smart meter? The first thing they tell me, well, the only thing they told me was, did you not contact your local power electricity provider? Yeah. Hello. They the ones that recommended me to y'all. So basically, now this is where the shit start getting shady. Alright. The lady says, yes, it was a lady, she told me straight up, hey, I'm gonna have someone call you and it's gonna be from an unknown number. Now, what company you know would send somebody to call you from an unknown number? Why would a company do something like that? I'm gonna have someone call you from an unknown number. That'd be like me running my business, like, yeah, man, just contact. I'm gonna have somebody contact. It's gonna be an unknown number though. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So when a person contacts me from the unknown number, right? I'm like, okay, this person ain't saying nothing different. All right. I believe the person's name, I got it written down here, even got the number, was Antoine. All right. So dude Antoine wants to tell me, like, you could tell he was nervous and that he knew some bullshit was up, because the way he's trying to go through everything, he's trying to force it through, like, he's speaking real fast. I just cut him off, like, look, man, you already telling me what 4 or 5 other reps done told me. Give me a code, all right? So basically, he tries to get bucked and was like, well, you know what? We'll just take the meter off. I was like, well, technically you can't, because that's trespassing, okay? Now, mind you, they don't educate their reps on anything. on enough of anything because they can't tell me anything, obviously. So it's like they don't educate them enough. And so basically, you just got people out here that got jobs and happy to have jobs. That's it. So what I'm saying is this. Look, I told you straight up. Trespassing, I can call the authorities, or you will be shot. That's just what it is. I ain't got all that, that tough talk, all that, whatever. You can't provide anything. You can't do anything. That's just what it is. All right. Now, what you start to understand is, okay, from there, I told you that's the dude from the unknown number. Now, here's where the shit get real sketchy, and you start understanding the bullshit. All right. Why somebody else called me later on that day? I'm sorry, I'm leaving some stuff out. The dude Antoine was like, well, I'll be contacting you by the end of the day with a law that says that we can take this off and prevent you, or that you cannot remove our meat or whatever. I said, cool. I welcome the challenge. I ain't heard from this dude since. That was about a week or two ago. I ain't heard from this dude since. All right. Now, they send another cat. This time a Caucasian dude. It's kind of like anybody seen the movie Tupac Resurrection, man? You know what I'm saying? If y'all remember that movie, I want y'all to check that movie out. Y'all remember when Pac was like he was doing the movie Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson, right? And they kept sending people in like, Pac may need to take an AIDS test. You know what I'm saying? Pac was like, nah. So he'll tell one dude no, then they'll send a director, then they'll send the prop dude. Then that's what it was. It's basically like we're gonna keep sending this person and this person to probably try to get it through your head that this is what it is, when it's like, well, look, basically what he said. I'm not even really having sex with Janet Jackson, so why would I take an AIDS test? Same thing here. It's like, look, man, I'm not even breaking any laws. So why would I sit here and be intimidated by your bull? It's that simple. Provide a law that says I can't do it. All right. So they send the white dude, as I was saying earlier. So when they send the white dude, he sound nervous as shit. But here's what saves you, and this is what shows you what they're really trying to do. He calls, he starts going in. Well, Jermaine, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, my wife was calling at the time. I was like, hey, man, look, I'll call you back, and call my wife. Now you could hear a sigh of relief in his voice, like, because I mean, he wasn't gonna go through anyway. You wasn't gonna get the shit off anyway, so I wasn't on it. All right. Talk to my wife or whatever. I called the dude back. Dude don't pick up. I left a message and told the dude straight up, if you don't have any lawful code that prevents me from doing this, then there is no point of us having a conversation. Because all I'm asking you is shit. But here's my thing. Why did he get on the phone though and say, yeah, I'm the person that the North Carolina Utility Commission sent to you to call? So if the North Carolina Utility Commission, if he was a dude that the North Carolina Utility Commission basically sent to my or gave my information to call me, then who was the unknown dude that called me? Y'all see where I'm getting at? Y'all see the dirtiness and the shadiness of this shit? Y'all see what's going on? You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is rewind the video. You'll see what I'm saying is right, because I told y'all that. Alright? This is the bullshit that's going on. Alright? So, in the end, basically, that white dude never called back. The black dude never called back. In the end, now it's just more of, okay, this is the time frame I have. This is what's going on. All right. Now, I've done everything that I can do legally to protect myself from going to jail, from basically getting any type of legal action taken against me because I've done nothing wrong. I've informed you. I've informed your reps or whatever. I don't hold none of these reps accountable for anything other than the fact that they just trying to, keep their jobs and shit like that. But it's more like, it's like I said 5 years ago. Because the economy's so messed up, you got people in customer service jobs that don't have good customer service skills. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, whatever. So that's been my experience with that so far. I'm going to keep y'all updated. Y'all know how I do. So, like I said, man, keep y'all heads up. Keep doing what y'all do. Don't let nobody deter you from what it is you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just stay vigilant in the word and stay true to Christ. Because you got all these devils out here trying to trip you up, trying to short you up, because they on the team that they think winning. But it's like, if they winning, then why are you paying me so much attention? Why are you bothered by me? If your team winning and everything going cool, and my team is supposedly losing, then why are you so concerned with me? Like, think about all the stuff that I just dropped on y'all in these past few messages. Why am I such a big deal? Interesting. Stay love, man, and bless.